So finally, US has decided to choose their next president after Joe Biden. Na say omo echo polls no area no na say between Kamala Harris and so Donald J. Trump. Na say Trump etimi winning most of the electoral colleges. Ama say right now ne de ye ka say in prayer de Donald Trump and the 47th president at the United States of America. Now, share abakwasemu na ye linke US for womo politics and womo elections ne adia womo aye comparing it to Ghana. Na utimi say Ghana had most of the Ghanaians and I so politicians ne titiri and the New Patriotic Party and I so the National Democratic Congress no womo ehune say they are in alignment with the Republicans and the Democrats womo ewo US. It's a share from Ghana yen Fourth Republic right from the late Jerry John Rawlings now the first president for the Republic of Ghana. Now timu say no yebeka ne say ne party na the NDC party no they are in alignment with US Democrats for no and I think so no o share Ghana hanum say so MPP omone Republicans na alignment. And funny enough MPP for Esemboa nim no osno kokroko, which is the elephant so na okopie USA Republicans no enso no omo symbol no elephant sa enti no o share from time immemorial the back 2024 ya yewomia just said na make an earlier no utimi said the first president na Otena Edremu from 1993 to a year 2001 no a year the late Jerry John Rawlings na Democrat and I think so no oko US na Bill Clinton na onunso Democrat sa intina akwa say US for aba na Bill Clinton wini ya wo Democrat no na chese o de baga na hanso ye to aba no na chese Jerry John Rawlings enso edin konim intina chese akwa ye 1:1. Now Jerry free so na John Ajikum Kufuor woye MPP ni betina idrem that's from 2001 to 2009. That period no enso na uko USA ana chese George Bush na onunso president ho na onono ewo Republicans na chese na akoye say NDC eba power Ghana na says can say Democrat eba power ewo USA na say oba Ghana na NDC for ne power and I say oko the next term of office no after the 8 years John Ajikum Kufuor ba power na chese George Bush so aba na chese akwakoye square now onunso free so we saw Barack Obama from the Democrat onunso bae now Barack Obama bae na oba Ghana the late John Evans Atta Mills onunso Ghana for eto ne swaba but unfortunately or serve 3 years and then 199 days na pass but then still John Dramani Mahama take over it's now John Dramani Mahama and the vice president so it still leaves us to the NDC being in power bra na Barack Obama so now Barack Obama free so na yehu say yato aba sebe yato aba ewo USA Donald Trump ababefa na Donald Trump befa no yehu say His Excellency Nana Adanko Akufo-Addo sebe one Donald Trump and ba power and we know say Donald Trump no ne party na eba power now so shocking news and it's 2020 and womo call after the 4-year term na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo call back. Yes, call back for the second term. Say Ghana for better ne swaba or no any Donald Trump. And unfortunately, Sebe Donald Trump ye too so and Joe Biden buy, but the Akufo-Addo was still grinding. And no, and there's some swift change beto the elections between USA and Ghana. Now said the Americano womo atwaba ama Donald Trump Sebe obe serve one term na ye two ni free so no US form and we're winning most of the electoral colleges from Georgia to Pennsylvania. So to say the big states, this time around no sign a claiming ni vote e wo biema enya sem ketwa. Now ye baka na say Ghana first start say the align because him said December 7th will be going to the polls ye kwakoto aba enti ene ya start here ye draw margins ni ade ibinum ka say baby ade ne kone de eni eyanyenyan. Now yen sha ade wa hanom say ye share this year about US for etona. It is between a vice president, which is Kamala Harris, and afeyinsuno you can say a former president, Donald Trump. Oba Ghana hansoa you can say abatuo no so between a vice president, Dr. Bawumia, and afeyinsuno a former president, John Dramani Mahama. So people started not to say was sabrede de pen paper si ho na ye analysis no ne hu ba bia agro no ekwa kodru na agro no kowie we US dia na to say Donald Trump aba back there some school of thoughts na echemu say and from all indication no na to say December 7th already ne say analysis be has been made groundwork research ne ade na no global analytics for edebetudwa say omosha said the near corner per their research ne near my ye the 16 region no all indication shows say John Dramani Mahama is winning and unfortunately ni ye beka ne say anopen so no their SC ewo US no ama ebinumo say it could be and I say it is possible say John Dramani Mahama ebedi nkunim ewo afi abaye beto no December 7 2024 no emu enti say pa Donald Trump etimi aba back no ebimu said this is a very huge comeback sebe o de baga na kasemo ye beka ne say sankofa ane enti say US for asan kwa kofa wo mo president dada ne dia na te say it is possible say Ghana so yenso ye be kwa kofa yen president dada John Dramani Mahama. Now the image be better screens no so the amount that image we no bra yes so we share screens no so we share the first image na that screens no so na that was Donald Trump bra na che say ensa hodo na kledia hodo no atene wo monsa no so na che say ye hwie mpai bon wosra no ani esin wosra nti nkonua nyina bebubu ntine se ye hwie gu no so ama ne edi nkunim ana nkunim aye ne chefa na oba ase ho a ubehun say papa bi hye yellow pa sebe ensa hodo nso gu no ho a sebe ubehun ayi onsu bempa se wogire mu bie ne goggles nanso no na uhwe say the mfonim yenu nan na manfo chem say said there ewia ye no Sara so ena ensuo ebeye enti said the Donald Trump yetene nsa wono so ebo mpaye man na emei waba beye the 47th president edema the United States of America no na say obviously Yabaga na hanso the next president yesha nanim kwan ebeka said the incoming president no John Dramani Mahama na wey Abeku Santana ne posti ent we share your troye na osisan kofa and it's a watch mu enti san means to return, ko means to go, and fa to seek in Ghanaian philosophy, go back and get it. International say John Dramani Mahama at vote for change. And I say from all indication no, and they said the name is Canadian. It is possible say John Dramani Mahama sign Abba power. There's another school of thought. I been so say it could be in favor of the NPP, but before you be tackle NPP for issue no ma yene nana komo this image I started say go viral social media and so amount for you say this is clearly, I mean, we don't even need anybody to prophesy to us again. Yeah, prophecy be a beam. Say Mahama, we need this. Shows clearly say December 7th, no, it is John Dramani Mahama. And Nana, I'm sure say we who a year pictures here go viral near there and what people are saying about it. Do you think say from what happened 2020? Sebe adeno an coincide it say the debia na ye no. Do you think say ebia ebeto so sana say ebeko back say former president abai it is possible say Ghana so former president bitimi aba power?
Okay. So answer no yen fa nchake say ma etifo ni ahwefo ni obi bia we nyabra or share on this particular platform. If we will be we need, you follow me a lot, I realize say I'm very keen on United States politics. I started taking interest way back in 2016 when Donald Trump was announced or contested a Republican. So we need deep politics. I realized that Trump himself, he was known to be a billionaire.
Yeah.
The first time I saw Trump was way back in the early 2000s when we used to watch wrestling, WWE, the days of The Rock, the days of John Cena.
Yeah.
So WWE chairman, Mr. McMahon, Mr. McMahon, no, Fred Donald Trump, but until Fred Donald Trump, not Donald Trump, no, but no, so far restless, no, with a briefcase, but Donald Trump, we will be out wrestling then, or and the team song, money,
yeah,
exactly. So we used to watch that as a kid, and Trump do portray Trump as this billionaire. He's a billionaire, though.
Yeah.
Now as a Obiaba Bebona, so more restless. So that was how we knew Trump. But Trump, Trump was very popular. He started being popular way back in the 70s. And yeah, I don't know if you've been following Trump, but there's a particular interview that's trending on social media. Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah.
Or beside Trump 30, 40 years ago. So would you run for president? Now, Oprah, our Democrats. Trump too was a Democrat and was switched by a Republican.
Yeah.
But then if 40, 30 years ago, because 1980s more or 70, it's me beside Trump said, would you ever run for president? Which is about
the potential was there.
Exactly. What I say? There's something in him. So fast track to 2016 after all this whole real estate thing. Or CCC and person politics, or person standing for president. He had a successful show, which was The Apprentice, which was airing on NBC. Okay, and then all of a sudden the season end. NBC wanted to renew, and also they be unrenew. He wants to go and stand for president. So that was the change, and he switched parties to the Republican Party. And when Trump started, all of us were taking him as a joke.
Yeah,
because original podium, so I'll build a wall. I'll make Mexico pay for it. Like in some in literal terms, Rebecca said it's feasible. You can achieve them. But then who will be a full America? America sees everything as a drama. America itself, fan. They take everything as entertainment.
Yeah.
So if you're a person who is able to rally using the entertainment base or the entertainment force, you capture people's attention, and you can be dumb as a rock, but if you're entertaining and you are condensing, if you are entertaining and also you kind of appeal to a lot of people, somehow, so okay, this guy is different, you will win the presidency. So when Trump won 2016 elections, 50 Cent, who happens to be his friend, came on CNN to say that Trump was not running to win, he was running to add like to his resume, say, okay, I've done things, I was a billionaire, I also ran for president. So when Trump ran for president, he won. He himself was shocked. But ultimately, he realized that I was taking this as a joke, and ultimately this thing that I'm taking as a joke has turned into something which is meaningful, more serious.
Yeah.
And that was when Trump the Democrats as a Democrat, they didn't even understand how Trump
that guy won.
Who follow politics at that time 2017-18 almost Russia disinformation, Russia for the man Trump every year investigation or Congress after the year say wakone obi akoye call you be impeaching. All these things were there. The biani the take Trump answer na coronavirus hit in 2019. Honestly, Trump didn't do a good job. He did a good job of bringing a vaccine and trying to go into quarantine, but we were all in the house. In 70 and US, I remember over so TV ambulance were packed, and a president will come on national TV and say you should bleach. And he's talking about something. And honestly, that time he seemed like a toy. So that was when the American people came to a realization that no, this guy, we believed in him, but he's a comedian.
Yeah.
And that is why in 2020 elections, Trump lost and lost big. Okay, but this is where the table turns. When Trump lost the 2020 elections, no, fine, Obeka see him and all of that. I know the Trump, no, Bibi anko ni ye kra opa meduane NC table so na ntofo Obeka so bi na ye. He always blames somebody. He's always playing the blame game. But then even Okoye kra Democrats, okay, said the call
courts,
yeah, so a felon, yeah, be charging, no. In all of that, you know, he was fighting. And once again, America loves drama. It will be when Trump at court. You see, 34 charges. I remember the day they were charging him. All 34 counts guilty. You see, hey, Akromatv jail. Oh, I did bet you na. You see, you New York court. We see or no, baby, I could that porn star be only I could try to mark short. Now, they have a printed T-shirt. And then Trump, and Georgia, Trump was everywhere. They were suing him left and right for his case with one prostitute, his case with trying to overturn the Georgia election, and his case with tax returns, falsifying tax returns in New York because his business is in New York. All these things, Trump was facing them. But then in all this adversity, Trump was showing resilience. And then he ultimately said, I'll run for president again. So the Congress and the people were trying to use elements a felon can't stand for President Trump across Supreme Court. No, we be in the case. Interpretation about and a Trump being a nomination. When Trump got the nomination, then we saw that the people said, okay, if we were not able to put him in prison, if we were not able to lock him up, if we were not able to do anything to stop him from running, then NEB used a machine to take him off. And that was when we saw the first assassination attempt of Donald Trump at Pennsylvania. And now it was reshaping history. And honestly, that day, I was just at the office. Me call Twitter. I said Trump has been shot. And it's a miracle. Say a bullet will come at the inch of your ears and you survive. Trump survived. The next time, so another assassination attempt. Mar-a-Lago. Another one, so sir. 3 assassination attempts. And all of these times, this guy was showing much resilience and strength since our fight. In Tebra, Joe Biden, on Joe Biden, contesting. And Joe Biden, on any debate, and Papa Freezy was stage. And why Democrat,
Kamala Harris.
And one a Democrat for a mistake. Because some allow process, and for bed, even if it is 1 week or 2 weeks, near find the best person. And I'm taking Kamala Harris and I'm see her. Oh, Kamala Harris or a Jamaican or sounds you Indian or a diverse. Using these tactics, and they thought they had finished Trump. It's leading up to these elections, Kamala, all that they were portraying, we should CBS, we should NBC, we should BBC, we should CNN, we should ABC, we should all the foreign news all that they were projecting about Kamala Harris was she's black, she's Jamaican, she women rights, women inclusion. But America is past that stage. Because our friends from America, they will tell you some taxes no how more. America phone try taxes higher. The amount that you work so hard, now Brunia taxes by 20,000 cities. I'm telling you, but it's serious. See, let me digress a little bit. This issue is very serious. And this thing started under the Biden regime. Because Biden regime, Obi making a certain amount of dollars be an OJ no they are making here for. Oh, America, you have all the opportunities. I didn't tell me sick was about on chain. You can't tell me say you are not working to feel so engagement. You can't say okay, you are unemployed. Now, government me taxes. And the fact that these companies we work with, talking about Google, YouTube, Facebook, and so all of them are American companies. They were mandated by Biden's government to tax almost 40%. That means if your job makes 30,000 cedis, Biden is taking like almost 12 or 15,000. That notwithstanding bank charges, Ghana charges, and also taxes what Ghana has say. You see, it is very hectic. Let me give you the breakdown of why some people like us, we don't like this Democrats in. Let's say in a good month, okay, you make 30,000 cedis, okay, and let's assume say $1 is like 10 cedis. So you make $3,000 and make 30,000 cedis. So 30,000 cedis a Google for the amount. Google for no one contrast. Everything you make, they are taking 55%. So out of that 30,000, Google for be like 12, 14, 15, 16,000. Ebeka 14,000. 14,000 na aka no so. Yes, yes, withholding tax because only America. Near family here for war. Now ya sanso ati another 40%. It's na aka ya be 8,000 and 7,000. We are Ghana for banks so a bar. So you see the money, you get clear, and people were complaining, not just SCA in Ghana, but people outside the country. Who will be all US, you can call the person, more US, you can even comment. People were complaining, groceries are higher. Groceries say tomatoes near the other. Groceries were higher. People were paying increased bills. Abroach internet bills every month. Abroach water bills every month. You know people, and there's a time, which US politics, there's a time that they use that people are living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
Now they are and that is exactly how we are living here in Ghana. Paycheck to what? To paycheck. And it is a very, very sad. So all of these things are air costs, definitely, it created this kind of thinner sentiment a harbor in people. And the funny thing is when Kamala came into the picture, well, I think it's okay. She's going to be something different. Me, I don't have any problem with women leading. All my life, especially where we are working now, is women that we've used to build this. Women are the pinnacle of everything that we do in terms of this media stuff. One person or close to me, Madam Fubakobeka to say, and it is true. So women are the pinnacle of everything that we build. But then when it comes to these things running a country, we shouldn't base on the facts or your bar. We need competency. We need a person who can do their job. And when this woman came, even though she was the vice president, yes, or a Jamaican or an Indian, yeah, they don't. But catch your policy, sir. We need policy by a couple. And a debiano could have placard be abortion. Abortion be the other. Fine, women. If women want to have abortion, is their own body. Maybe and family when your body but you can't be running across all 50 states saying say abortion. Abortion, yeah, who can you Trump or not Trump no go for ya on abortion. These are Trump can say my man mandatory in the whole US obia be abortion and legal. You will state. It is state do wa or mun pa abortion. Mun decide state do mun pa abortion. In New York says abortion open cry 7 months so be here abofrana ma. But maybe to say Texas, I hear more of evangelicals, new Christian. It is state to state. I mean, my typical example for you to understand why they were using this weapon against Trump. Oko Ashanti region, okay. For example, Oba Accra na in Krafo be do festival. Mutimika say, and no loud music.
Yeah.
No loud music for 1 week. Meanwhile, Kumasi for so be your festival. They don't say no loud music for 1 week. But what you can't tell me say the whole Ghana no loud music for 1 week because in Kanfu di Omu festival.
That's not possible.
It is not possible. Let the Ghans decide what is good for them. Let the Ashantis decide what is good for them. That is all that Trump is saying. But Bano, general things like it applies to all the country. That is what Trump did. Trump took the thing from a national level and on them are various regions. Say you guys should decide. And this woman was moving around abortion. In fact, at a point they asked her about her policies. She didn't have any. When she had opportunity to debate Trump, she was baiting Trump. Like okay, sema as a trade no. Now crowd size here, not Trump can have bigger crowd size. Now not Trump can they are eating the dogs. But you see, maybe Trump a normal. For example, somebody like me, if you go and tell my father, say, oh. Nana ayesi ana nana nebuofu na wakoka nsembi ana nana wakostormy baby ayeya. My father will not be surprised if you tell all my family members, my mother's side, my father's side, even my friends, they will not be surprised because him say nipa ni say not from birth. So there are things which are nana ni sune ni bino. This is the character of nana. Okay, inti ya yesa my yesa mana normal like Shatawale to me the atema channel akono ni Mahama kasa channel akono ni Bawumia kasa but wo about to see for koye bi na hwe ye be yi we di wadwumem ye be banishi wo fie But Shatawale, yeah, sana Shatawale.
Okay.
Imagine getting up and seeing Sako de Sebu, Eco Life, Ekas will be my mutual. We'll all be surprised, like, wow, Sako de. All of us will feel disappointed. But Shatawale, any news? Shatawale, any news? Eke mini. Oh, my mean, do not. Oh, any news? Shatawale is not here. But immediately, otherwise, so Trump was saying those things, and we felt like this is Trump at his best. Obe can kwasi asemesi say. But at the end of the day, can he do the job? At the end of the day, the job Donald Trump, can he do it? Yes, he can. And leading up to this, me, if you're watching, follow me now, I've been posting that this guy is going to win. I went to the extent of even going to certain spiritualists. I'm telling you, calling them, say, hey, Usu nimsu sumasem, we want to be winning. And I'm say Trump. You be saying for said Trump. Even yesterday, you koisuna no na ekoya koye sam eibi. You koye mi bisa papa and say masa why in the baby no say Trump. What I say, and everybody was saying Trump. So it tells you how some of us see him. And the Democrats were run like this is going to be the first female president.
Yeah.
For the first time, Democrats lose to Trump. I'm a Trump in your popular vote. Last time Trump won the votes against Hillary Clinton, he lost popular vote and won just the electoral college. But this time around, Trump won the electoral college and also won the popular vote. Now, when it comes to the electoral college, let me explain. US is a big state, okay? So they are saying, if we always vote it with numbers, the highest number, a certain person will win always. Ebi akwese Ghana has year two aba, and year two aba say the highest person wins. Yen fan say I can't need na debi or stand. Yen can cray. I can even me win ya computer maybe as beba. But essence say yen pese be I can ye pese increment I before anizima for omuye kitu ebi no. Ombenya say in national affairs, ye mo bia electoral college. Inti Ashanti region moso. Okay, mo electoral college 15. Voter region, mo electoral college 7. Northern region, mo electoral college 10. In Zema, so you need to win most of the electoral colleges. So 2 candidates, any person win more electoral colleges gains the presidency. That is why yesterday, if you're following the elections, Trump was doing. If yesterday I couldn't sleep. And when Trump, personally, I wanted Trump to win Georgia because Trump we need Georgia and pathway to all. Immediately Trump won Georgia. I'm saying case no close. In 1 hour channel, we need North Carolina. Oh no, we need Pennsylvania. And then he crossed 270. And I was even surprised that Trump even won the popular votes.
277.
And it is God's work. So me, I see it like Nyankopon spared a year Donald Trump's life for a reason. And that is why I always I say this thing, say Nyankopon allow niema sebe utike mu na ka ni nyase na wu. It is sad, but then God allowed it for a reason. As I said, that same God too will not allow certain things to happen to you in his time. Because he in a cross, why not you? God knew what he was doing with Donald Trump. So Trump, I like the fact that and then all my the victory speech, I say God spared my life for a purpose. Because come on, now second assassination attempt nope, or Bogov no be the rifle. I mean, into your killer lumini into you get what I'm saying? It is so serious, and Trump survived all of this. And I believe in God, and I think that the wars which is going on, God's children are crying. God's children are crying. I'm talking about the God's children. Maybe I say one more Ukraine, Russia, no, both sides they are dying. You know, video be na drone aquatity be young nice guy. Yeah, young crofty and more Ghana. That them crofty be brace some Koyejuma or Russia. They don't want to front line. Who are no move? We've seen a documentary which was done by TV3. Or more Israel and Gaza. Look at the October 7th. There are lots of wars. And during Trump time, he held this, your friend is saying, macho man figure. Nobody wanted to mess with him. No power. No, Yanum gave for they are so. The friend is a soft. They are not showing any positive strength. In time of BIM Kwasiadi Ope. Today, a year seat, a year November 2024. Mark my words. In 1 year time, the Ukraine-Russia war will end. The Gaza Israel war will end. You see something. Because Trump now all ban on no chim. This was a guy who went on Twitter and posted, Russia for Jimia or best your master is up in Puanoania. What did they do? They stopped what they were doing. And he's telling you, say, it is discipline, it is showmanship. He doesn't want you to love him. Okay, he wants the right thing to be done, and he stands for something. Somebody says something, say, it's either you stand for something or you fall for anything. Trump stands for something. And that is why he won today. It's a trumu for any abortion. You think God is a fool? Nyankopon atasro wejimi. Or see what na ma assassinating Doreno. Oh, kuta plaka say abortion. Nipa na oka abortion no kro niba. Kamalo niba. On that. I don't have an issue if for one on was on the menopause. But you can't be telling people to be like you. Using that as a we are no few aside from using those abortions only policies.
Yeah.
Nukunu dog embo phone number fran or tattoo niti bepim the 9. Bemane or Bemana ya no ho oba. Oba no so ya no ho bema. Is this what you want to lead people? Maybe it's not going to happen. And God has told us that God has shown us and told us that even if America is the greatest nation on earth, He is the greatest person who rules the world. And today's victory just showed that. Now coming on to Ghana, no, whatever happened in whatever is happening in US, definitely it has certain similar correlations with what is happening in US, because Trump was basically a one-time president, and then he was booted out just like Mahama, okay, and now he came back and he won, and Mahama too is coming back. So these are the correlation. Bawumia too was a vice president. In fact, recently, Krano Kamalei Obekaya Obagana at $100 million ebeto so okay.
Yeah.
Or no only Bawumia no miji almost say the 100 million bas yenye tumu.
Almost a LGBT colors.
Exactly.
Jubilee House.
It's Akufo-Addo car say, oh, I'm not going to ban Peokono $100 million. On those skills, so only Bawumia. So both of them, one is running for US as president, and one is also running for Ghanaian president. But the thing is, Sanko for me anyway, you crooks. Actually, sitting in Yanko, Kamala's political career is dead. American Democrat Party no more much because asemu. You do come back now when team win run. They spent $1.5 billion on her. That is like Mozambique GDP. $1.5 billion on campaigning for her alone, and she lost. You ain't me for back. You didn't materialize it. On the other hand, Akwebiso Bawumia were promising from head to toe, thinking say the keys of Ghana be mano. Now asanso be via wamachi mafia for no abe hijack Ghana's resources, and they will loot Ghana like what they've been doing. Inshallah, it's not going to happen. The God we serve is bigger. So in aid of this, a buy who send for a joy similarities.
Yeah.
I beg you Santana post and the mushe picture you.
Yeah. I think say what's his name? Hobson Adoyen so abeye ne de. Ono so abeye ne analysis. Ojem say both of them they all like LGBTQ.
But we support us of
both
course.
Of them. Okay, so
they both like LGBT. Good.
Yes, also both of them are vice presidents. Both propose their own vision and distance their campaign from their failed government.
Exactly.
International so to say hopes and so kama or drawing the lines. Also both of them are using blue bars for their campaign.
Exactly.
International say so they Kamala elucidate there. Obviously.
Bawumia will lose. And let me tell you today. And how did that? I know we are not mini obi kasa.
I bet me adane.
Me na mini obi kasa na nipa ne catch me say the same person who told me that Trump is going to win. The same person is telling me say Bawumia is going to win. I'm saying no. So our prophecy we don't question me wrong. It is wrong because of two things. Now, the two things I may hinge on is because of a man called Nana Bedi Akocheda. Last month we were mostly outside the studio with your colleague, and we were shocked. A brand new crofo kasa. Can I talk? What do you want to talk? I want to talk about what's going on. It's only kasa sideways. Now, person tie the all cancer now the to camera so the person that they are setting, especially the youth, cheddar.
Cheddar, yeah. Even when you sit in vehicles, people and only their funny thing and they say those young mama numbing penny for now, they don't even know who Cheddar is. I remember I sat in a car from Accra, Nameba. It was a taxi. Yeah, 4. No mudi nkomo. Remember 2 neo can mudi nkomo. They were trying to convince the woman to let her understand who Cheddar is. Just
exactly.
say, omo man the background, baby or started free, yeah, freedom Caesar. No, so yes, say like they were or supported Kwame Nkrumah policy. And you know one thing about these old folks is most of them are still into Kwame Nkrumah.
Of course.
And you know, udi obi bana the nipane bet ebe bata Kwame Nkrumah pe ase wenyan. And the woman was so interested. O say okay ne mama ni account me kofi mama me bana hwehwe no. O see a friend is saying. So you see that now people are trying to draw other people's attention to Cheddar. Say oh obi so ho a friend ni Cheddar like se mo mpe ala na we dey sisi anu mo consider Cheddar. And I think say global analytics are making us understand say sisi a Cheddar eda 3
or ET into Bawumia's games.
Yes, and I say Alan Crowd or Mabo not watching.
Therefore, and you see that the analogy I'm making is very perfect because if you look at it from another angle, so this Cheddar no, the entire Cheddar being so popular is that you see there is a time for everything in this world. Few years ago when social media was buzzing, those who were quick enough to start Facebook pages, website, and YouTube, they enjoy it now. Okay, if you start YouTube now, I swear. But could be I try say 2 years it is very hard. But first, you blow it goes by. I quite say TikTok. TikTok fast so first.
Yes.
Those who are able to go fast. That's why they create official. And now starting TikTok, it is quite hard for you to get there. What I say, and for you to be a TikTok star, I just say it be significant like the Kivo guy, you know.
Yeah.
And that's maybe be extraordinary. Do you get what I'm saying? So, in all of this, last year, Ghanaians were yearning for something different. That different thing was Kennedy Japan. And unfortunately, MPP former Adrian Koho, it sounds some people deep as a community. They booted Kennedy Japan off. It was not because Kennedy Japan lost. It was because Okostane as a flag bearer. And all of your 269 out of your 270 MPs, no, or so who are there, no, 269 and support. So, not even after your markings, who is friends, close, or your neighbors, central region, not even after your markings, on your one supporting Canadian Japan.
Yeah.
And Ken was able to pull an impressive figure. This tells you, say, the grassroots wants somebody. And I'm also probe, and they forcefully put Bawumia there. I remember before the elections, November 4th elections last year, but now a taxi, and the taxi driver was telling me, say, Kennedy, Japan, Kennedy, everywhere Ken. The people wanted Ken. People wanted change. People want a taste of that money. Ken in Sema on the Namoko radio station, it was sinking in the minds of the ordinary Ghanaians. I'll do this, I'll do that. Give me the chance. And Ken is telling you, say, in all of these things, I've built businesses. I've employed over 30,000 people. I can do it. These people are there. Omako school, PhD. They've not employed any person. Ken was telling us, and this guy came, me a Cheddar.
What the strategy?
Me Osu eyi, me si Osu eyi.
Number 1 hotel.
Nanwa oye program UPSC. I was there. Akweka your day body say kai be say $1 million. School ni nyina ni obia bai. Na ote ho, wo hwe say okọ wafa trotro be 4 times. I be see ho, hu niam bebre na ugyina say obia ba Cheddar na hu kai. Hey! Bisa hu say nyame da ben. And the people say they want a taste of that money. And then people are saying, okay, if Cheddar got this, and then Cheddar can do something for we the youth. And honestly, he started, I saw his political campaign to be like,
what's it?
Yeah,
the new force.
And I think he be serious be. What I say, he was just, I saw a Sabia or person here for doing his sake. But then, out of, Sabi try Makwe, I saw before any serious.
Yeah.
And there's this particular video, Twitter, me call is it not a chance? I say, yes, we can. Hey, I did baby a drone, and this guy is eating. And nobody child also 272 constituency bar stores near there. He's everywhere. One is moving from constituency to constituency, and the other one is sitting at his office in a yellow T-shirt. My policies, GDP, why the interpretation of parliament laws, Alan Chairman thing. And the other one, I just say one man the podium. No, I start. You didn't know do no, I start.
And the other one.
What you say?
And the other one.
But this particular one, crowd, me quite that one, and this particular one, crowd, woman the podium was say we are policy for fraud. This guy has given over 300 every day. Be a new policy.
Okay, simple for.
It's not a big space. And the Ghana for yemfa sika nto ade biom ekene be nam soro
ye be
adwin ben na woni
twetwa wan wansi di
adwin ben na woni ni tibu no kumpaluta be ka ntri na ankra na what is really in that man's head. So that is one. Ono so ho the other one too, you don't really see his campaign and say oh yeah there eni enkofu o mewu ni mbrafo no ni omko no the bibia beto me number 8. Now, instead of you to fight the person, no, or no, we head on head, no, on your baby, we and echo.
Don't go.
You look at this, you see a next picture to not landing dry gin and on the table, so not already graphic. But I send your idea kakra. So what I say, I saw your idea kakra. No, so I could trouble be no, I have a castle no quanta, so I can say, someone for 2 years. And you see these people, they want power. And you see them and ask yourself, are these people supposed to be fighting over policies or they are supposed to be fighting over how powerful a ghost is? And you get up again and you see that these same people too, aside from everything that they are doing, be serious kakra.
Yeah.
No, there are about 5 questions to a certain man. Instead of that man to answer those questions, that man to reply with 72 questions. And you ask yourself, saying, for me, Jimmy Anna. They've given you simple 5 questions. Answer it. The city was 4 cities when you were leaving power. The city is 17 cities now. You are the chairman of the economic management team. Under your auspices, we've had this fiscal debt. We are low on this. Answer it. You can use the terminologies only to get up and somebody has replied with 72 more questions. And yet and now coming in say you answer questions with more questions. A Jimmy for in power. And you ask yourself, that is why people like Cheddar are gaining grounds. And Obi to say Franto, you think he will make a difference.
But what kind people cranky?
What you say? You do no now new parliament I see me. Instead of you to focus on your campaign. Parliament as a found being who are we need one MP crowd and the speaker Bangbagwin should follow principles and 30 days now can law benefit my password Ghana. Focus on what is in front, focus on the way forward. And he's there. No, I say yellow near my name be.
I mean a bed
now when your bodyguards being the dogs man. Because the Alan Cash Renew used to give policies. The Alan Cash Renew, we know head of UN, WHO, we revered him. We looked up to him. But now he's more like a yellow joker. We be a yellow afafranto. What you have near 12 franto now work of franto as a team song. And you might talk about that way. Debbie. So it clearly tells you, say, all these things are air cost on. Definitely, Mahama will win. Okay, but me, I'm not even concerned about Mahama because Mahama do be win. Oh, share me, I remember your comments behind a more bias. Hey, yani here campaign my MPP. We did the campaign for New Patriotic Party. And this time we are telling you, say, man in Koyi, and as it is now, Bawumia will lose, Mahama will win. But the big question I'm also asking is that NME about a year in your papa Mahama. He's not putting any person in the like say obe training because you see an Ufi power. Who is next to come?
Jenana,
she currently oko 80 years. Okay, currently Jenana is around 80 years. It's 4 years, anyway, I even who knows? NDC for vice president for move. Who knows? This woman might even die.
Oh, that's a vice president ba kupene wu ye na na so opem pe vice.
Who say ya wa ha say?
Nye mi sa atape.
Na wakọ
fa president vice na wu.
Wakọ fa Jena, ma me hwe Jena no poku agema. Jena na age. Jena na.
Me ka se mi ama ye ho nkyere wa.
Oh, no kra na me ka cho. Me dey say me mbo obi so me mbo obi so onwu. But all that I'm trying to say is say
okay, so anything is possible.
Okay, she's 72 years. She's 72 years.
And to be say 4 years me we 76.
If you don't know we age 73.
If you don't know and the same age near paper so age. But the bush unfortunately mama me need 82 years.
82 years no timi gina simple so any for obondi 82.
Oh, san the bush unfortunately.
Oh,
I'm for ahodi o.
I'm for 182 years we say ketwa.
Oh, me 80 years elder be o ma so ba no sa obebo nsema wan.
Well, it could be, but this woman's age.
Say ono so di fresh food or te krasi no wo farming intino.
Yeah, it could be. I think say it could be.
It could be.
Yeah, we had mistake. Yeah, we Jena no Pokwajiman 22nd November 1951. She's 72 years. Into if God really Mahama eba.
Yes, Africa no be di birthday no ascend 73 o.
Exactly.
22nd November.
Yeah. Into 73. Jema say she'll get into power at the age of 73. If you add 4 to 8, will be power at 77. She's too old. But then this analogy may be wrong because Akufo-Addo in Petitia onu wuda.
Sunday.
As it to me spiritual attack. Na nkofo no omotu enim newu no no to Akufo-Addo de ni de say me aha. So exactly. But Jena no poku 72 years. So by the end of the term should be 76, 77. If we should give her another 4 years, she'll be 81. Can she live to that age? It depends on a whole lot of factors. The factors that it depend on will be her health, how strong she is, and I think she can because US, there's a certain congresswoman, a friend of Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi's age around getting to 90 years. She won again yesterday. Nancy Pelosi age. Let me check it. Or your Kokrowa.
It's possible.
Nancy Pelosi 84 years.
Okay.
And she won another term during yesterday's election in California. So another 2 years and they'll be 86. And there are even people in America, US Senate are already 90 years who are still but you see the president job is a bit hectic. Akwanyabani doso. Or no kusi echna basi. But MPD you can just live in the confines of your community. Okay, but this woman might so maybe usually if Jena Opoku-Agyeman will be the leader and the flag bearer, what will happen is she needs to pick a younger person. And wouldn't it be so nice if Jena Opoku-Agyeman is the flag bearer and she picks Senator Rawlings? Then we have a female vice president, a female president. To be so nice. Yeah, no, but funny enough, when women are in power, the laws favor men. In power, the laws favor men a lot. It is reverse when the men are in power. When the men are in power, you want females' votes. And in your because your background 10 years in jail. Nembani niaje. So now your bar, you want the men's vote because you know say bear some stereotypes say woman can lead. Until boom say best start Google. You see anu kunuba wasuma. You measure the severity of it before you be jailing. And your boy assume the bit as a normal offense and a misdemeanor. So it is the reverse. So she can 72 years she can. Banka with DBS 62 it will have been so lovely. Wow. But on the other hand, Bawumia, I don't see Bawumia coming back.
They say Bawumia won't mean back. Is it because of Kamala's issue? And I say on a normal level, no, you should say the Ghana for Canada and not to say is not coming back, but it's because it's related to the US elections.
I know what I see is if you take Japan out of the picture, then Bawumia can be retained and Bawumia can win 2028 elections. But if Ken is there, it will be difficult. The reason why I make Ken is say if the NPP loses this particular December 7th elections, the next 4 years, no, says in fact, they will start thinking of themselves because you see our betting here. contract unye bi kakra na we save ya any aban sika we kakra ka na be live off for the next 4 years sa sika na bi na also do be campaign. Okay, so Bawumia babaka, Bawumia is not really a business person like Ken people near there. They owns money. So Bawumia will need to be financed. It's who will finance Bawumia, and if the walls are broken and the shield is not there to shield Bawumia, onya massive support now. Only can blow to blow, pound for pound. You see, and be support you not get any backing. And I think only can pound to pound. Ebia Bawumia will seem like the English one. Like will be or ideas near the other, but can connect so much better to the grassroots, the ordinary Ghanaian, even the ordinary you know, say November 4th elections now across like NPP primary.
Yeah.
NDC people, some of the NDC people were even pushing for Kenya. Exactly. So if that time in 2028, if Ken is still alive, if Ken is still strong, Ken may be the next president of the Republic of Ghana. I don't see Bawumia coming back with that idea. See, acquire music app, acquire Uber app. Now the Uber app is saying say be compete with Uber. Now Uber GDP $157 billion. Do you know the services and the service Uber drivers use? Maybe your application by acquire every month I'm paying like $200 in US just to keep the service there. And Uber is like 1 millionth of that. And who service because or that a date now what it has air car say. Do you know the amount of workers? Do you know where the amount of countries Uber is? Now it's because gene ride. Why app no my gene ride?
Ride.
Or person only bibia or bijan bibia can to acquire gene ride. That's what I say. And foolishness like that. Oh yeah, gene ride no so no. You see, if you're a business person now who launch new product, your product should be distinct from the others to have a significant difference to be able to survive. G-Ride is not a bad thing, but it would be so nice to run G-Ride on solar, if I say cars, and I say cars are EV, electric vehicles. And G oil is for us, which is Ghana oil. Why don't you guys use Ghana oils? Once a Ghana oil go on more filling station, more side put a charging station there. Not 1 man for you start G ride with about 100,000 your friend is saying electric vehicles. Charge slot. That will even be a form of income. And in turn, the fares will be lower. So you have G ride buses and you have G ride solar cars. G ride EV. All these things are there. I was somewhere. Why app no 2 days uteninka. Why back could be so GMS so say then you say Ghana music we na on nam no lunch. You see could you sell the more hype no. It is sad. It is so Bawumia I don't see any political in any say yeah so be back near the
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so no na say yeshemwa Donald Trump say they or warm up and go back to White House. Enti sana Ghana for binum so say John Dramani Mahama so ebe yanka akabeye a month and a day because ene seth ani na say echina ne bosume pepepe na say yensa tinti me pepa so say ya ebinum say it is Mahama or nobody else. Enti say the Kamala wedding kuku sa pepepe ena Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ye chire man say enya de ebeso say in the words of a year hopes in Adoye or say Kamala is going out in the same way Bawumia will be going out. But then Ghana had the Bibia Timisi, it says the 2020 yehu no yenim what 7th December has for us. Yebe wa atwen yemu until say yebe hu de ebe kwako wie ewo December 7th abanimu. So the only thing is she was sitting name Nato abapa yeda sese munya abre edhwe